someone's political party doesn't decide whether they're a good person or not. My thing is, it's just like people be taking these political parties as their religion, right? And it's like, okay, that's cool. If it's your religion, just say that. But let's not act as though it isn't, right? Because it's like, okay, when you see this, let's say if you're a Republican or whatever, and you see a Democrat, and you're like, if it's not a religion, why do you see this person and be like, oh, this, like, you can, it's like you're condemning them to hell. Like, it's really that serious. You get what I mean? Like, people really be taking these different political parties as religions, bro. And it's fine. That's fine. Just let's not act as though it's not that. You get what I mean? Just one thing about me my whole entire lifetime, I've never allowed people's opinions of others to affect me. So people my whole life have been like, bro, stay away from that person. Even I've had family members growing up be like, hey, stay away from that family member. And I've been like, that don't got nothing to do with me. I'm sorry, like, I'ma figure it out for myself. That's just me. I'ma go here and investigate that person. I'ma figure it out for myself. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's worked pretty well for me, bro. That's how I'm, because I've met with different groups of people, everybody in the world, like, everybody's just different, bro. Honestly, everybody's just different. And it's like, I don't see how you can really grow so much as a person if you think that 350 divided by 2, whatever that number is, that amount of people, whether it's 180 million people or whatever, are just bad people. It's like, bro, are you ridiculous? You know how many people you walk by every day, or you're driving by every day, and you don't know who they voted for or what's in their opinion or their mind is, but yet they still greet you with a smile. You know what I mean? But yet if you ask them for water, they'll still give you water or something like that. You get what I mean? Like, you never know people. You know what I mean? So just figure it out for yourself, bro. And knowing myself and my upbringing, I've met so many different people. I grew up in the mosque with the Yemenis. I went to school with Mexican and with the people of all over the African diaspora, whether you're, you know what I'm saying, just your African Americans. You know, I grew up with other groups of Arabs. I grew up with Indians. I grew up with Pakistanis. I grew up with European Americans. I grew up with East Asians of different backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Islanders, different Southeast Asians, different type of people. And I'm just like, regardless of people's background and where they come from, even if two people are from the same area, their lifestyle and their ideologies are completely different. You get what I mean? And I've lived too much life, and I've met too many different people to think that just because somebody votes for this person, that means that person is a bad person. You know what I mean? Whether they voted for Republican or they voted for Democrat. Because you got to understand, it's like people have their own things that they want out of life. You know what I mean? So if they feel like this person is going to supply them with just this thing that they want out of life, or this thing that they want out of life, whether they voted Democrat or voted Republican, okay, that's, you know what I mean? This is like, people vote for different people for different reasons. You know, I'm not going to judge everybody or think, okay, this person voted for this person just because of this or that. It's like, I don't know that information. Only God knows that information. If I really want to know it, I'll ask the person. But it's like, yeah, I take people on an individual basis. My point is that kindness is free, people. Kindness is free. And there's people out here giving free kindness regardless of their religion, whether they're Muslim, Christian, Jewish, Buddhist, Shinto, whatever religion they are. You know, there's people out here giving kindness, whether they're Democrats, Republicans. There's people out here giving kindness regardless of their ethnicity, whether they're of the African diaspora, whether they're of European descent, whether they're of East Asian descent, whether they're some kind of islanders, whether they're Caribbean, whether they're from South America or North America, whether they're from the Arabian Peninsula, whether they're from Southeast Asia. Shall I keep going? There's people out here giving free kindness, regardless of their background or their life choices or decisions or their history. Like, you get what I mean? Kindness is free, people. And there's people from all walks of life that acknowledge this and they still give it out. So, and I know this because of the life that I've lived and the different groups of people that I've been around and I've been with. And I've seen that, okay, two people can even be from the same background, right? But still, they're just very different. And that is like, it's the maturity that you get from just experiencing different people in groups. Allah says in the Quran that He has created us in different tribes and groups so that we can get to know each other. And you're probably asking, Mustafa, why do you say that? Okay, I'll give you an example of today, man. I'm going around, I'm knocking doors, talking to neighbors and stuff like that in the community, man. And there's one guy's out in his garage just working on his motorcycle, and I was like, hey neighbor, how you doing? And he was like, hey, how you doing? And I walked up to his garage, and he was like, hey, come, let's sit down, let's have a talk, come here, let's get in the shade. And we went over to his backyard and sat down. His wife was there. We just had a talk. I mean, before we ever sat and talked down, he had a sticker on his garage that said, Trump is my president. But knowing me and my life, I don't judge people off of their political party and who they vote for, right? Like 50% of America is, I think, conservative, maybe 50% liberal or Democrat and Republican or whatnot. I don't know exactly the percentage, but I'm just like, okay, like I don't see how someone's political party would decide whether they're a good person or not. Initially, like I'm here to talk to him about solar panels. And I did. We just had a conversation just about life, I asked him if he had any advice for me as a young man coming out into this world. And you know what he told me, man? He told me, don't invest your money all in a 401k. Don't throw all your money into your retirement pension or whatnot. He was like, hey, just get out here, work hard, set up nicely for yourself, man, but live life. Live life. Do the things that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And we just had a good conversation. He wasn't interested in solar, so I didn't get him on that, but it's not about that. It's about the conversations of talking to people, right? But perhaps if I had been one of you out there who just because somebody voted for a Democrat, for example, or just because somebody voted for a Republican, right? Perhaps I would have been like, oh, okay, let me judge this. Or be like, oh, this guy is just racist, or this guy is just this or that. It's like, I don't even know the guy. All he has is a sticker. You get what I mean? Saying that the current president is their president. You get what I mean? Like, bro, you can't, life is really colorful. Life is not just black and white. Oh, this person is this religion, or this person is this religion. That means that they're this, or this person voted for this person. I don't know why that person voted for that person, and I'm not going to assume it. That's my point, is assuming. And just to be very, very clear, I, as a Muslim and a man as the African diaspora, I'm 100% against every political party. I'm against Democrat, Republican. Got any more parties you want to name? I'm against all of them. None of them have my best interest as a Muslim and as a man of the African diaspora, so I'm against all of them. So it's like, I don't even have any bid in the game. I don't even have any I don't have any bias, because it's all don't have anything to do with me. See, but people don't like it though when you're a free thinker.